Hello everybody and welcome back. Now, as you can see, I'm in Minecraft Bedrock Edition, despite owning Java Edition, which is arguably superior. I might be asking, why, 340, are you in Bedrock Edition? Well, the reason why is because I've developed a mod for Minecraft Bedrock Edition based off of Java Edition mods like Ore Spawn, Chaos Awakens, and others of the sort. The overall goal is just to make a mod that is overall fun and better than most for Bedrock Edition. Now, as of right now, everything is work in progress and subject to change, as it is in very early development. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, we're going to start off with some of the swords, all of which are 3D modeled. So if I take this right here, and I can throw that on the ground so that you can get a bit of a better look at it. You can see that it looks fortified down at the handle and has a little gold piece on the handle. Does 12 attack damage, and it is the fortified iron sword. And if we look at the model in third person view, you can see that it's got a 3D model and it's not too fancy, just got a couple little changes from standard type of iron sword. 5, 6, 7, 8. It hits to kill a Ravager, so decent damage. Nothing too insane, but overall solid sword. No crafting recipe or anything for it yet. If there are any crafting recipes, I will be showing those in a moment. Next up, we have the Corrupted Obsidian Sword, a little bit more going on with the model there, and 175 attack damage. Now this one, the 3D model is similar with just some different coloration on the blade and handle, and no decorative piece on the bottom of the handle. Now, this one, of course, can one-shot something like a Ravager, and can kill something as tanky as a Warden in somewhere around 3 or 4 hits, and is overall just a better sword. This one does have a crafting recipe, which I will actually show right now. There are actually multiple crafting recipes that I can show right now. So, first of these crafting recipes is for this block right here, Corrupted Obsidian, which, if I place it down real quick, looks like that. Looks sort of like Crying Obsidian, a little bit different. And to make this, you will surround a block of netherite with 8 Crying Obsidian, which is quite pricey, I know, but it is extremely worth it for something this powerful that can kill something like the Warden in 3 hits. And that's how you get a Corrupted Obsidian Sword. That's how you craft it. Next up, we have the Giant Sword, which the model is, as you can see in the hand, it's got similar decorative little piece down there, and the real fun part is in the 3D model because it's a bit bigger than some of these other swords. Like, I take that Corrupted Obsidian Sword back out and you look at the difference, you got something like that compared to something that large, and that's insane. Now, it does look a little wonky because of how thin it is, and I'm probably going to end up changing the model later on, but it can one-shot a Ravager, and it can two-shot, I believe, 3-shot a Warden, not quite 2-shot. Yeah, it's 100 damage shy of 2-shotting a Warden, but, or sorry, 50 damage shy of 2-shotting a Warden. Now, next up, we have the Treecapitator 5000, and this one, not only does it do 85 attack damage, and have, Mr. Ravager, please move, another 3D model, but it also doubles as, if I set my game mode to survival, and place down some oak logs or any other wooden block, it mines them extremely quickly. Now, this item, the only real downside is that its durability is not quite as high as some of the other ones, yet it is still extremely high, much higher than anything in the vanilla game. as you can see, it's taking next to no damage from mining all that. But if I set my game mode back to creative and put all this back, you'll see that there are two versions of the next sword. So first off, you have this one right here. So this is the Royal Guardian sword. This one is designed after the Royal Guardian sword from Orspawn. Tried to recreate it, but put a little bit of my own spin on it. Mainly with the handle being a little less fancy and a little thicker. And you can see that this one does 255 damage, but this one that you're seeing right here is not actually the right version. This one you will be able to grab straight up from the creative menu, but I wanted it to do more than 255 damage, so that's why I have this one right here. Has sharpness 400 and 755 attack damage. Now this is the real version right here. It can one-tap a Ravager, one-tap a Warden, of course, all these things. But you can't have NBT data, like enchantments right here, when you're just taking something out of a creative inventory or a crafting recipe. So for the moment, I have this. It was originally actually supposed to be Big Bertha, not the Royal Guardian sword. That's why it's called a Big Bertha spawner block. But when you step on this, it will give you a Royal Guardian sword with sharpness 400. And pretty soon I will implement a feature where if you grab this out of the creative menu, as soon as it appears in your inventory, it will switch itself out for one like this with sharpness on it. So overall, that one is pretty fun. I'd say it's one of my favorite weapons. Now, next up, we have some of the tools and ores and other such things. We have the Ruby Pickaxe, again, modeled after the Orspawn variant. And this one is still a heavy work in progress, with not too much functionality as of right now. We've also got hardened iron ingots and rubies, which also as of right now don't do much except serving as block drops. The ruby drops from the ruby ore, which looks like this. And we also have these two blocks. They're similar, these are just temporary blocks. They're similar to the spawner block for the Royal Guardian sword, but we have this one, which when you step on it, it'll put a barrel. This is all subject to change, by the way. And it will give you an enchanted version of the Corrupted Obsidian set, which you can get normally from inside of the creative menu. This one will give you the max protection amount of, I believe, 20. And overall, it's eventually going to give you more than the maximum protection value of 20 once I implement that in a future version. Next up, we have this other similar block, which is also not going to be in later versions, replaced by a item detection command. But we've got this one, we've got the Royal Guardian set, which when I put this on, when I put the helmet on, I get conduit power, as you can see right here. When I put the chestplate on, I get resistance. When I put the pants on, I get regeneration. And with the boots, I get speed. And this is also the Royal Guardian set, which is meant to go with the Royal Guardian sword. And this set is once again modeled off of the Orspawn one. And again, it also has my own little spin on it, but put them side by side, there's not too much difference. But that will be, oh wait, nope, there is one more thing, and that is the only mob added yet, which again is modeled off of Orspawn. Very poorly, I will say. It's still, again, a heavy work in progress, but this is the Golden Apple Cow. And this one, when you kill it, drops golden apples, can drop apples, raw beef, leather. Let's see if I can get There we go, we got apples in that drop. I might need to lower the chance on some of these, but as I said, this is all still a work in progress. Anyways, that will be about all for this mod that I have made as of right now. That's all that I've got. And until next time, see ya.